This is Don't Be a Bitch podcast. I haven't done one of these in a while. And I'd figure that I would just talk about the reason why I'm wearing glasses is because I'm tired. I was playing, I don't know, I got in this Modern Warfare 2 kick where I was playing Modern Warfare 2 for a couple days. Not for a couple days, but for about a day and a half I just played it straight. Which probably, in hindsight, wasn't a good idea. I'm tired. So I look like shit. My eyes do at least. Alright. So I just figured you guys can come along for the ride. Listening to this. Got my microphone. Alright, I'm gonna kick it off. Here we go. Welcome to Don't Be a Bitch podcast. I know it's been a long time. Probably a couple months since I've done a podcast. And there's been plenty of times I could have talked about something or another. But this time I finally have something to talk about. And I want to talk about my experiences. Now, I know that a lot of people, they'll play Call of Duty and then they'll go back to an old version of Call of Duty and then they'll come back, so on and so forth. And what I want to talk about today's podcast is the differences. Like the differences that you notice when you play certain modern Call of Duty games. So I went back and I played Modern Warfare 2. I went back and played Modern Warfare 2, and I put in, like, I don't know, 33 days into Modern Warfare 2. So I pretty much know everything there is to know about Modern Warfare 2. And, I mean, some of the things I'm going to talk about are, people are not going to agree with me because simply they are conditioned to that game. And I know probably somebody, when they hear me say this word, they realize, okay, I've heard this story before, blah, blah, blah. But I think a lot of people don't understand, like, I don't think people understand what they're about to witness in Modern Warfare 3. I went back, and when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, I wanted to go back because I knew when I played Modern Warfare 3, at Call of Duty XP, I looked at the game and enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I never went back to play Black Ops since I got back from Call of Duty XP. So I was like, you know what? This game is it's closer to Modern Warfare 2, so let me go ahead and play Modern Warfare 2. It's closer to Modern Warfare 2. So let me go ahead and play Modern Warfare 2. So I'm playing the game, and I'm going, okay, some of the things like Modern Warfare 2 versus Modern Warfare 3, some of the things that you will experience, you'll notice right off the bat. Like one-man army. Like I noticed, the later at night you get towards, like playing early in the morning, like 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, you notice that players they just get really lazy, or they get tired and they don't want to play the game, and they just fucking want to noob tube you to death with one-man army and danger close. And I'm looking at Modern Warfare 2 and I'm thinking, what are all these people that play like douchebags going to do when Modern Warfare 3 comes out? I mean, seriously, they're probably going to go back and go back to Modern Warfare 2. I've seen this happen so many times in video games. When a new version of the game comes out, people are so conditioned and used to playing this game a certain way that they'll never go to the next game. and then they'll hate on the game. And I have a lot of thoughts in my mind. I want you to understand where I'm coming from and what I'm feeling right here, because this is interesting, because I went back and I went back to use certain weapons. I went back to use certain weapons in the game that, you know, I wanted to see how they would translate in Modern Warfare 3. Mostly I went back to use the FAMAS, the 3-burst weapon. And I noticed a great disparity. Like, you know, I'm playing in a LAN tournament in Modern Warfare 3, and the M16 is the second weapon that you unlock. I think it was the first or second weapon that you unlocked in Call of Duty 4. It was the first or second unlock in Modern Warfare 3. And we were playing in a LAN tournament which has no lag. And it has no lag. So I'm shooting people and they're not dying. And I'm like, well, what's going on here? This weapon is garbage. And then somebody tells me later on, it's like, oh, the T95 is going to be a 3-shot burst. So I'm like, all right. So I went back and I was using the FAMAS in the Modern Warfare 2, and I was like, wow, how come I didn't use this gun more in the beginning when I played it? Because, I mean, it's pretty beastly. I mean, it was pretty deadly weapon. I mean, usually it'll put somebody down in 1-shot burst, 1-shot, 2-shot burst, they're dead. And then I remember I did a comparison video where I did the M16 and the FAMAS, and they were pretty much the same. You know, they're pretty much the same as far as, like, you know, I don't remember which one has just a little bit of a better edge long distance, but to me it looks like the FAMAS was just a better weapon, and it was an unlock earlier. So anyways, I'm playing Modern Warfare 2, and a lot of things that I look at this game now and I go, wow, Modern Warfare 2 is probably the worst Call of Duty ever made in the franchise. Now that I went back and now that I've played Call of Duty 4, since I've played all the Call of Duties and I played Modern Warfare 3 beta, or Modern Warfare 3 at XP, I realize now that Modern Warfare 2 is probably the worst first-person shooter game ever made in that series. And the reasons are so ridiculous. I mean, the amount of static video game noise, I mean, not as far as like hearing, but as far as in the screen, the haze, I mean, that's just the beginning of it. Then you have the damage. The damage in the game is so ridiculously strong. I mean, you get one-man army and danger close, and you can unlimitedly use this to your advantage. Danger close, I mean, is just ridiculous. It shouldn't even be in the game. And then the sniping is ridiculous in Modern Warfare 2. It's almost like playing a game in a battlefield. I mean, not a battlefield, but literally playing a video game in a minefield. I was looking back to how much I had to condition myself to play Modern Warfare 2, and then I realized there's people that never left Modern Warfare 2, and they're stuck. They're stuck in this mindset that this is the way the game is supposed to be played, or they just got used to it, and it's horrible. And and then I'm so glad I started thinking about it. I was like, you know, why wouldn't they put unlimited run in Modern Warfare 3? And then I was like, I would play it in a game last night where there was guys just running around, knifing, danger close, and sniping. Like, they took all the worst elements and that's all they played with. It was like they succumbed to the cheapness of the game. And then I realized that Modern Warfare 2 is a fucking beta. It's not even a finished game. It's just horribly a bad game. And I look back at it now, and now what I see happening is that there is no leadership. I feel like there's no leadership at Infinity Ward, and it used to be where Treyarch would copy Infinity Ward. Now what's happening is that Treyarch was like, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you're listening to this podcast, I attribute this all to Dan Bunning. Dan Bunning. He is the director of online gaming at Treyarch Activision. And this is the only person that has any sense in his mind about first-person shooting gaming. I looked at Treyarch's Black Ops game, and it was to be honest with you, Black Ops was a refinement on Modern Warfare 2. And what happened is that people who went to play Black Ops couldn't break themselves from the conditioning of Modern Warfare 2. They couldn't break themselves from the conditioning. Modern Warfare 2 is a fucked up modded beta game where they just threw everything in that everybody asked for in the forums. Like all the retarded people that are on the forums. I don't know why they listen to people on the forums. That shit is like 1990s. Who the fuck goes on forums anymore? Everything's done by Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I don't know why they listen to trolling ass fuckfaces on their forums. That these people are like out to just see if they can get their little 15 minutes of fame into their game. And that's what happened to Modern Warfare 2. A lot of people were asking for retarded shit like nuclear bombs and fucking this and that. I couldn't believe when I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 last night, I couldn't get 5 feet without getting blown up. I mean, I barely get tapped and I would die. And then I went and I remember playing Modern Warfare 3, and I'm thinking the fucking grenade was right by me and a car exploded, and like I didn't even get half a red line in my picture. So I was like, thank God, you know. It's like there's gonna be so much. I mean, they did a modification for Modern Warfare 2. So Modern Warfare 2 from Infinity Ward to Treyarch's was a huge modification. They only made a couple mistakes. The couple of mistakes that they made were the Ghost and Last Stand, or whatever it is. Final Stand, Last Stand, Second Chance. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. And that's a huge modification if you think about it. All the things that Treyarch did and they modified the game down to, they did a great job. And I think that, you know, the crowd that's playing Black Ops will have an easier transition over to Modern Warfare 3 versus the people that are stuck on Modern Warfare 2 who think they're just going to come into Modern Warfare 3. People who play Modern Warfare 2 are going to be the biggest crybabies everywhere. YouTube, wherever. Anybody who's still playing Modern Warfare 2 and never went over to Black Ops, they're in for huge disappointment. Because for one, all that's going to be left on Modern Warfare 2 is people that use explosives, that like to run around and knife people. All that shit is gone. I mean, literally, you can't sprint around the map anymore. And they took shotguns. They took the shotgun guy, and they made it its own class. So you can't even like switch to a secondary shotgun, but you have to have a class that's specifically built for that cheapness that was in Modern Warfare 2. So it's going to take a while for people to find that shotgun madness. I mean, there's going to be people that specialize it right from the beginning, but like the majority of the people, they were not going to be able to do it. The only other thing that I don't like that they're bringing back is the quick sniping. The quick sniping it's just like Modern Warfare 2's quick sniping. I mean, the fucking guy doesn't even look in the scope, and he just drags the fucking thing across the screen and snipes you. And like, I get sniped, like, I get sniped just like fucking. I mean, a close quarters battle or mid range. I mean, a sniper should only be able to hit you from long distance. And I'm not hating on quicks. I'm not hating on that fun. I mean, that's part of the game, but the point is now I have to tiptoe around that situation. And then they don't even bring back, like, there's a pause in the drop shotting. So now my character, he's like, I'm trying to drop shot a sniper, and I'm going to be squatting. I'm going to go from standing to squatting, and I'm going to get sniped. Whereas in Modern Warfare 2, I could just go straight down, and that's a bad situation right there. That's a bad situation. So I think that Modern Warfare 2 is it's a fucking fucked up game, and the transition of all these people that are still playing the game, I would say probably 50% of them are going to be able to make transition. The rest of them are not going to be able to make a transition. And then the same goes for people who play Black Ops. If they just totally quit, Modern Warfare 2 cold turkey, and you're going to come back and think that the game's going to play a certain way, you're in for another surprise too, because you're not going to be able to run flak jacket. You're not going to be able to use flak jacket and ghost like you can use it in modern, and like you can use it in Black Ops. So a lot of people are going to get frustrated. So you're going to get half the people from Black Ops, and you're going to get half the people from Modern Warfare 2. And the game's going to be... I still think the game needs some refinement. Like, I think that Modern Warfare 3 should have not such the nerf down sniping that is that's in Black Ops, but they should not have it as good as it is in Modern Warfare 3. Fuck, when I was playing Modern Warfare 3, I could snipe with the fucking Barrett like it wasn't nothing. I was like, bam, bam, and I'm like, God damn, I have to deal with this shit. So I started thinking about it. I was like, man, this is not good. But overall, the explosive damage, I mean, literally, I'm going to give away my Modern Warfare 2. That is the worst game that I've ever... I'm gonna do a giveaway like this Friday, and I think I don't know what I'm gonna do. This Friday, I'm either gonna do the Nuketown T-shirt with the Modern Warfare 3 hat and Modern Warfare 2 game, some combination of that. But definitely, I'm getting rid of that game. That game is fucking horrible. So that's my Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3 prediction. I think a lot of people that have been waiting for Modern Warfare 3 that are Infinity Ward people have to realize that Infinity Ward is now copying Treyarch. It used to be Treyarch used to copy Infinity Ward. Now Treyarch is copying Infinity Ward is now copying Treyarch, where they're not putting so much wild gameplay in there. You're not gonna throw a random grenade and blow somebody up. It's not gonna happen. I mean, very rarely. Even the stun grenades and the flashbangs, they're not gonna kill you as bad. The one thing I wanted to talk about, the reason I went back to Modern Warfare 2 was to test out the FAMAS and the 3-shot burst weapons and all the assault rifles. So you have the M4, the first M4 is the first weapon, the M16, the SCAR, the T95, and then before the T95, the M90. So those first 5 weapons, compared to Modern Warfare 2 weapons, you'll notice that the AK is the second to last weapon, and in Modern Warfare 2, it's the same thing. I mean, I'm hoping that the AK-47 is more comparable to the Call of Duty 4, but we'll see. I'm just glad that it's not going to be like Modern Warfare 2. A lot of people say it looks like Modern Warfare 2, and it plays like somewhat like it, but the maps are cleaner. if you remember like the map where it's raining at downpour, not downpour. Like you'll notice maps like Afghan, they're really like hazy and there's fucking dust and you really can't see somebody far away. Well, they took all that out. Like they took out like, you know, like like that one map. I don't know what it is. The one map where everybody drops a nuke on. You can know it's got a bunch of mist and shit and it's really hard to see. Like it always looks like your screen is like you're always trying to tune in your TV to make it look perfect, but they took all that out now. It's all like rendered candy, you know, it's all smooth. There isn't anything in the air other than paper and little objects. Where they trick you now is like they make it clear so you can see in long distances, but what they do is they give you lots of layers of colors. So if there's a long corridor, they'll trick your eye with long layers of colors, and then they'll have the character on the other team like blend in with the colors in that long way of that long hallway, and you'll get tricked that way. Whereas if you were in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, there would be this fucking haze, and there would be this mist, and then the sand, and then the colors, and fuck, you couldn't even see like all the way through, and try to fucking it was I mean, it was something you had to get used to. Like you would just know that a guy was going to be coming around that corner, you know, that you would know that. But in this game, when the game first starts out, you're going to realize that you can hit somebody and you can see him clear as day. It's more or less it's just a cleaner game. It's a cleaner game with less explosives, less damage on. It's, you know, when Robert Boland says gun on gun damage, this is what he means. A lot of people get pissed at Robert Boland when they say gun on gun damage. They don't know what he's talking about. What he's saying is that you're going to have to use your weapon. You're not going to be able to fucking grenade somebody and blow them up. A grenade could hit on your feet without splash damage and you won't die. And there's no such thing as danger close in fucking Modern Warfare 3. So you don't have to worry about that shit. Somebody has to throw 2 grenades at you to kill you. And there's no fucking commando lunge in the game. Like when you're shooting somebody with an SMG and they're running up the fucking stairs, you ain't gonna get this fucking 20,000 foot lunge through 30 bullets to fucking knife you. That's done. You know, I don't have to use a shotgun now to kill you and worry about you going into second chance. That's over with too. So you don't have to worry about that. That's what I'm talking. That's what Robert Boland's talking about when he says gun on gun El Presador, you're done battles. He means that now you have to literally kill somebody with your weapon. Like the weapon, there is no more stopping power. The stopping power is in the ACR 6.8. The cartridge is more stronger now. I'm going to put 6.8 on it now. So now it says it's a stronger rifle. So that's why I'm going to use it. You know, I mean, these are like quotation marks. These are like exclamation points. When it says ACR 6.8, they're saying like, you don't need stopping power anymore because we gave you higher percentage damage cartridges. You know, they just put it in there for people that are anal. So when he says gun on gun, you're done, I think what he was referring to is that all the nonsense, I think all the nonsense that is out of the game except for quick scoping. Like I don't understand if you say it's gun on gun battles, why is quick scoping in it? Because you know, when I played like I said, when I played at XP, it's just really easy to snipe with a 50 cal Barrett. I mean, that's the first sniper rifle you get. That's the first sniper rifle you get. So I don't know. I don't know what they mean by that. And you don't get unlimited sprint. So that means there's no more of this commando. You don't have to worry about somebody coming up and fucking going, you fucking like killing 20 dudes in the first day and shit. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, some people have extreme conditioning, but they're not going to be able to pull that knife shit off. And that's I mean, like danger close, grenades, grenade launchers, stopping power. The only thing that you're going to have to worry about in Modern Warfare 3 is assassin and quick scoping. That's it. And I think what's going to happen is that Treyarch and Dan Budding are going to even refine Modern Warfare 3 down even further. I don't think you're going to see in Black Ops 2, you're going to see dedicated servers. You're not going to see quick scoping. You might see assassins. Black Ops 2 might be the best Call of Duty game that comes out. Because look how many games it took them. It took them 9 Call of Duties. Next year, you'll finally get to play the best Call of Duty that's ever been made. Like this year, it's not going to be bad. It's going to be good. But you're going to have quick scoping. You're going to have assassin. And that's where your problems are going to come in. You know. But other than that, it's good. I mean, really, if you want to get away from quick scoping and snipers, I would just play kill confirmed. Because a sniper's not going to want to play kill confirmed. Because first of all, you're not going to get no kills. You're just going to be sniping, and you're never going to get any dog tags. You're going to be irrelevant the whole game. So I don't think a sniper is ever going to want to play kill confirm. Maybe that's why they made that. But I mean, to be honest with you, I'm looking forward to Call of Duty being refined even more. I mean, to be honest with you, Call of Duty 4, I don't understand it. There was Call of Duty 2, and then there was Call of Duty 3. And then the big change happened in Call of Duty 4. But then, when Call of Duty 4 came out, there was a complete, like Treyarch went one way and Infinity Ward went a completely different way. Like, nobody took Call of Duty 4 and went anywhere with it. It just died. Now it's like everybody is trying to refine the Call of Duty game for Modern Warfare 2. Everybody's trying, like Infinity Ward and Treyarch are trying to refine Modern Warfare 2. I thought the best formula was with Call of Duty 4. It was like, I think it was like, okay, Call of Duty 3 came out, it didn't stick. Call of Duty 4 came out, I thought it was a hit. And then Treyarch went and made World at War, try to make their like, hey, this is where we stand. But then like Modern Warfare 2 came out, and I guess the buck just stopped there. It was like the timeline has started for the Call of Duty series at Modern Warfare 2. Like, if I was Treyarch, I would go back to Call of Duty 4 and start a new timeline. You know, I would start a new timeline from Call of Duty 4 and make the game, you know, from there. Instead of refining the game, like, you know, Modern Warfare 2 was made, then Black Ops refined Modern Warfare 2, and then Infinity Ward refined Black Ops. And now Black Ops 2, we don't know what's going to happen. Well, I know they're going to have dedicated servers, I can tell you that. I know that. But I don't know if they're going to refine it. I don't know which direction they're going to go in. I hope they don't go back to World War II. I'm not going to. If any Call of Duty game goes back to World War II, I will never play it again. I'm never playing no World War II game. I don't give a fuck who makes it. I'm not playing World War II. Not doing it. Unless it's on a new console with new software. That'll be the only way that I play a World War II game. That's it. I'm not going to play it on some old-ass engine. So, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a lot of people are going to be upset. A lot of people who are like, oh, Infinity Ward and Modern Warfare 2 is the best thing since sliced pie. I wonder if people who play Modern Warfare 2 that never left realize that they're conditioned to mediocrity. Do you realize that you're playing a game that is not finished? Do you understand that danger close and grenades and explosives and sniping takes away from the core of the game itself? Do you understand that at all? It's ridiculous. The perks, the kill streaks, even prestiging itself is an unbalance of the game itself. Like, that's still a problem in Call of Duty series, prestiging. Because if one person goes to the maximum level at the first prestige and stops, he's clearly playing at an advantage over everybody else who does not have pro perks, who does not have all the weapons, who does not have anything that keep prestiging. You're clearly playing at an advantage over them. That is a mod. That's wrong. Just give people, and I made this suggestion before. You should be able to prestige to the one level, and then if you want a prestige, it should be an unlimited amount of prestiges, but you don't lose anything. You just get an icon. You just get an icon. It just, okay, like, I'm on my 257th prestige. What is the next icon? That should be like, because if you're already rewarding somebody and putting a badge on their shoulder by saying, hey, I got a prestige, I went through it again, and blah, 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 then what's the point? They're not getting anything. Why not just give them another badge and say, look, I did it. I'm on my 234th round of doing this. And you don't lose nothing. You should be fucking pro everything, every single time. Instead, you got huge disparities in what people have and what don't have. And I'm not prestiging this time. I don't give a fuck if they give away a fucking 6-pack of beer. I'm not going to do it. It's ridiculous. And this time, going from 1 to level 80, we went from 1 to 50. When the game first came out, it was 1 to 55 or 50, 65, 70, 75, 80. Fuck, what is it? Just give us one prestige, 1 to a fucking 100. Who needs 1 through 15 fucking times? Makes no sense. And literally, if you're a person on YouTube like myself, you want to make good videos, and nobody really cares because there's billions and billions of people who view your videos. And I try to police this stuff. I try to tell people, like, look, this guy, he went to level 50 his first week, and now he's killing people that are like cycling through the second time, and people like, they don't give a fuck what you got to say. They don't fucking care. Nobody cares. They don't care if you are at level 50, and it doesn't matter to them as long as you're putting out videos beating the shit out of people. You could beat up a bum. If YouTube lets you putting up a video beating up bums, and you got a lot of views for it, people would still be doing it. It would be encouraging people to do it. But there's no policing the YouTube community on Call of Duty. So you could get to level 50, you could get to level 80 prestige, and as long as you're still whipping the shit out of people and stuffing their face in the dirt, there might be a couple guys say, well, you're not a level 3 prestige, but then there's going to be 1,000 other comments going, oh my god, you're the best there, wow, look at that, you're like, blah, blah, blah. They're going to be on your nuts. So now that money's involved and we get paid to do this, there's no point of going past that prestige anymore, other than like playing playing like Jaws and playing these other side games where you get a lot of points to get the gold guns first. Be the first one to make gold gun videos. That's all like, hey, I run to do gold gun videos real fast, and then after that I'm done. What else? There's nothing else to do. So, it's like pointless. Either you kick a lot of ass on YouTube, or you do a little specialty videos, and that's it. You're done. So, that's all I'm going to do. Beta comes out, and all that other stuff. But, so, between Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, I get back to the point to my people listening to the podcast. I didn't want to spin off on a tangent there. there's going to be a lot of disparity for people who've been conditioned to play with bullshit, and they're not going to understand it. Like, you know, you take away uh, a poor man's job, or whatever, how you ever want to put it. Like, you know, I don't want to say something that's, you know, bad, but you take away something that's, you know, used to a human. I would guess the best way I could put this is, like, if you go to work every day and then GM says, well, we're shutting the doors and moving to China. Sorry, see you later, buddy. And then you're just left standing there. I mean, that's the same thing that's going to happen to these people that come from Modern Warfare 2. You've been blowing people up. You've been doing all this shitty-ass gameplay, and you come over to Modern Warfare 2, and then they're going to be like Modern Warfare 3. They're going to be like, sorry, buddy, we moved to China. You have to go back and study. You have to go back to Modern Warfare 2. And then the people that come from Black Ops, they're going to be like, well, I don't get it, man. I ghost and all this, I don't get it. I can't stack my strings with, oh yeah, I don't got second chance. What happened to my second chance? And that's another thing. I'm playing Modern Warfare 2. And I kill guys, and it's like I can't escape from the fucking the turd bomb. When a turd comes out of his ass, and the turd bomb pops out, and I'm like, I can't even jump out of the way fast enough, and I get exploded on. So, what are you gonna do, right? So that's it. For my podcast, I'll stay here and talk some more bullshit. But I appreciate you guys coming to Don't Be a Bitch podcast. I'll try to do more of these for you guys. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace! Let's see if it recorded. Good, it recorded. Nice. So anyways, I'm going to go back to talking about this game. I just had to end my podcast here, and then I'm going to produce this. Produce this up. Prod it up, dog. Whoa. Gotta get rid of some files here. I don't want to lose this shit. Documents. Oh yeah. Get rid of all that. That's what I said, right? So I'm going to answer some questions and all that. And we'll go from there. I just want to make sure I got this recorded first. How do I get out of this? Edit. Capture 9. Let me go back to documents, make sure I got this before I close this out. Give me one hot second. Just want to make sure I got this recorded. Because, I do this, yeah, I got it recorded. Alrighty then. Yes. Alright. Now, let's get back to some questions here. Woo! So, why are you talking about Black Ops being the best COD ever? Did I say Black Ops was the best COD ever? No, I didn't. Didn't say that. See, that's the problem with people on YouTube. They got selective listening. They didn't say it was the best Black Ops. I said it was the most refined Black Ops from Modern Warfare 2. The best Call of Duty ever made was Call of Duty 4. Then it just got left on a shelf. Nobody ever did anything with it. That was left alone. So, why does someone talk about blah, blah, blah? I don't know. I can't read half this shit anyway. Get pwned. Yeah, bitch. So, reason I'm wearing sunglasses is because I didn't sleep for about 2 days. I don't know, I'm ready to go to bed. But I just wanted to do this podcast, about Call of Duty. I think Modern Warfare 2 is the worst fucking game ever made, to be honest with you. I think that game fucking sucks. COD in space. He says, what do I think about Call of Duty in space? I think Respawn Entertainment is going to be doing that game. I think Respawn Entertainment is going to be making that game. Modern Warfare 2 is not better than Black Ops. If you say that, you're still playing Modern Warfare 2 then. That's the only people who say Modern Warfare 2 is better than Black Ops is the people who still play it every single day. You are conditioned to a shitty game. You just don't realize it. You're the person who cannot adjust to the next game. When life moves forward and people cannot adjust to what is in the future, those are the people who get left behind. You know, there's a term for that. Industrial revolution, computer age. People who like your mom and dad cannot use the computer. They are socially illiterate. They don't know how to use Facebook. They don't know how to use Twitter. They are left behind. The people who are still playing Modern Warfare 2 are left behind. Those are the people who don't get it. And that's the same thing that's going to happen when Modern Warfare 3 comes out. When Modern Warfare 3 comes out, and I will say that the same thing about the people who are still playing Black Ops. Those are the people who don't get it, who will be left behind. You know, fucking Modern Warfare 2, how could you say it's better than Black Ops? First off, the net code on Modern Warfare 2 is fucking garbage compared to Black Ops. You know, I get more fucking searching for host, 54%, 64%. I can make video on top of video of that shit. You know, I got 4 bars. I got 4 bars in every fucking game. Searching for host. How you gonna tell me Modern Warfare 2 is better than Black Ops? Motherfucking danger close. Fucking dude's not even scoping in. The scope doesn't even come in and you get fucking sniped. They don't even look at you. It's like, like what the fuck is that? How are you gonna tell me a sniper in a game, I mean literally a video game, having fun? How is that even remotely fun? How is that fun? The only person that's fun is the dude that's sniping dudes who are using every other weapon. And then how is it fun that a guy is running around the whole fucking map like Afghan? The guy runs all across the map and he's fucking knifing people. Like he's got, this motherfucker can't never stop running. Modern Warfare 2 is a piece of shit compared to Black Ops. I mean, I went to XP unless you don't even understand the whole situation. You have to understand that these people that were at Infinity Ward, to be honest with you, I think what's the name has a legitimate Bobby Kotex or whatever the fuck his name is, Tampon Kotex, whatever his name is, Bobby Kotex has a legitimate claim against West and Zempella. Because if you look at Call of Duty 4, and then Modern Warfare 2, have you ever seen a Call of Duty game make such a huge change? That's like Mortal Kombat going from Mortal Kombat 2 to Mortal Kombat 3 with a fucking run button. That's such a huge change. And the change is this, is that you went from Call of Duty 4 to Modern Warfare 2, fucking nukes, stacking kill streaks. Why would you Vince Zampella and West deliberately do that to your game, like giving the green light on all that bullshit, unless you knew you weren't going to be there? Bobby Kotex, the CEO of Activision, has I thought he didn't have a legitimate claim. I didn't think he had a legitimate claim. Now I'm looking back at what happened to this game. You look at the progression, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, World at War, Call of Duty 4. Look how close all those games are. And then you look at, there's no new console, new Xbox, no new nothing. Then all of a sudden Modern Warfare 2 comes on the scene. A totally fucking left field. It's not a Call of Duty game. To be honest with you, it's not a Call of Duty game. Literally, it has the words Modern Warfare. They literally told you when the game was coming out, it's not a Call of Duty game, that Activision made Infinity Ward put Call of Duty on that game. You really think about it. It's not even a fucking Call of Duty game. It's a spin-off. Like, I'm still waiting for Call of Duty 5. Like, these games, it's the same relationship to Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, and then Battlefield Bad Company, and all these fucking cornball games came out and destroyed the franchise. Just destroyed the game. Then, it was such a bad spin-off, like, it was a fucking bomb. It was like turd shit. Bad Company, those games are fucking the dumbest fucking games ever made. I don't know, like, if it wasn't for Activision's deep pockets and the amount of advertising they did for those games, they'd still be they fucking would be out of business. But fortunately for them, they have a bunch of fucking retarded shareholders, and they got deep pockets. That's what happens. You know, but, you know, going back to this whole thing, you know, this is not a Call of Duty game. Modern Warfare 2 was not a Call of Duty game. Modern Warfare 2 is Modern Warfare fucking 1. That's what it was. And so what happened is that I bet you behind closed doors, you know, very closed doors, just in hindsight, now going back and literally looking at the progression of what's going on, I can tell you with confidence that Wes and Zampella they wanted out of Activision. Activision wouldn't let them out. And then everybody who said that, I used to be on the Infinity War forums. I used to watch this shit on a daily basis. Motherfuckers asking for call signs and these fucking little designs and bullshit that you had, and then all the fucking crying that went on in these forums were just beyond belief. And they're like, why would you put a nuke in there? I remember that conversation. And I was like, oh no, hell no, you're gonna put a fucking nuke in the game, that's stupid. And then what happens? And you like, oh yeah, you know, bet you any money that Zampella and West were like, yo, Activision wasn't gonna take care of us, like, so fuck it, let's sabotage our own game. And then Bobby Kotick comes by and says, you know what? You know, we're gonna fire you guys when Modern Warfare 2 gets released, and we know you fucked us because we know you were gonna go to EA in the first place. And you gave us this game with all this fucking retarded shit in here. But see, people were fucking stupid. They just, oh my god, this is the best thing since whatever. And they got used to it. But you know how they got used to it? Because Activision spent the money on convincing people that this game was going to be a good game. I was fooled. You know, and now I realize that this game is, this abomination was born because of the internal fight that was going on inside of the Call of Duty franchise. And what has happened is that they just let people mold it, you know, on how they feel and what they say about it. And now it's getting cleaned up. Like, it was basically, those guys just said, okay, you'll take everybody's idea and we'll throw it in there. And then we're going to fucking whittle it down. Like, Modern Warfare 2 is, everybody's ideas are in the game. They throw them all in there. And then, like, everybody's like, okay, these fucking ideas are not working. Well, that's what Activision said. They didn't know no better, because the creators, they're in their mind, they're fucking already gone. They went to Respawn to make their fucking space Call of Duty. That's probably what they wanted to do. They probably wanted to take on Halo. But see, they didn't know Activision was going to buy Bungie. They didn't know that. And that's what happens. You know, you just are the fucking worker bees. You shut up. You make the games. You do what we tell you to do. We got the shareholders. We're the fucking pimps around here, and they didn't like it. So they said they try to sabotage the game. I bet you that's what happened. They put everything in the fucking kitchen sink in the game, and then people are like, I hate this, take this out. And now the game is getting whittled down to the original Call of Duty 4 game. Like, literally, we are going back in time to the original Call of Duty 4. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Eventually, what you think? I mean, I could tell you what it's gonna be. I mean, Call of Duty 4 beta had dedicated servers. That was Call of Duty 4. That was Call of Duty 5. What are we on? Call of Duty. It's gonna take you 5 more games to go back to what we originally were at in the first place. Like, literally, what do you think Battlefield 3 is? Battlefield 3 is like a mix of Battlefield Bad... Like they say, they put the Battlefield 3 name on the game. It's not Battlefield 3. It's Battlefield Bad Company with some elements of Battlefield 3. But they don't get that yet either. Like, they still don't understand. Like, fucking just make Battlefield 3. Just make Call of Duty 5. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. What the fuck? I mean, doesn't anybody in the gaming industry, let me fucking say it to you, like looking at your face right here. Doesn't anybody in the gaming industry understand, like, Capcom's success? Don't you get it? Don't you understand that fucking Street Fighter's been around for 20 fucking years and they make little refinements every fucking single game and it sells every fucking single year? Don't you get that? Don't you get that through your fucking thick skulls at EA and Activision? Don't you understand what Capcom is doing? Don't you understand that's why the fuck Midway and Mortal Kombat went out of business, you fucking ignorant Ramuses? I don't know how much more I got to say. Like, look what Capcom's doing. Do you not understand that? Does that not spell success? 20 years in a video game. A 2D cartoon video game. 2D. Fucking stupid. I don't get it. If somebody gives you a fucking recipe of success, don't try to reinvent it. Just refine it. Make it better the next year. People will buy it. I mean, why do you think people still are playing Modern Warfare 2? Why do you think people are going to still be playing Black Ops when Modern Warfare 3 comes out? Because they don't want change. Why do you think when a person gets up in the morning, they still fucking do the same routine? They get up, they take a shower, they brush their teeth, they drive down to McDonald's, they go to fucking Cappuccino. It's the same fucking routine every morning. Human beings are creatures of habitual habits. We don't change shit. I don't know. I should be like a game developer. I should literally stop everything I'm doing, go get my little fucking 4-year fucking computer science degree. I could sell circles around these fucking clowns where half of these people I talk to down at XP, they're fucking idiots. Like, got these jobs on pure dumb luck. Like, I'm looking at them, I look at, like, I'm not going to say no names, but I'm like sitting there and I'm like, you know, I'm stroking their ego and I'm going, wow, you're a fucking slob. You're a 2-bit clown face. And it's a miracle that you have this job. I don't understand it. Like, you know, it's fucking amazing to me. Like, how do these, like, some people that you're surrounded by in your life are there by dumb luck. By divine dumb luck. That's why they're there. You probably could do better than them. But the point is that you have to go do it. Literally, I'm at the end of my video game rope. You know, you just get to a point where you just don't want to play video games anymore. You know, you just don't want to do it. And I don't know. I think I'm done with the PS3. That's for sure. That thing's a piece of shit. So I'm gonna sell that. No, I'm not gonna sell the PS3. I'm gonna give the PS3 away on one of my giveaways this Friday. Not this Friday, but one of these Fridays I'm gonna give away the PS3. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give a couple PS3s away. I'm gonna go to the pawn shop, buy a couple, and just give them away. Like, you know, I understand there's some people can't afford fucking internet. I mean, internet is expensive. Like, internet is like $70 a month. And then you got electric bill and everything else, and some people can't afford that. So I'll give away a couple PS3s. I don't fucking care. But I think 2012, I'm gonna decide if I want to stop playing or not, because I'm just like, if there's not a new Xbox coming out or something new, it's just boring to me now. It's not even fun to play anymore, because like, you literally, I've been telling these people like for 3 to 5 years, like, yo, this is what you need to fix on your game. This is like, we are the developers. Sometimes we don't have to listen to people, but you fucking stick a nuke in your game. Yeah, you know, you stick fucking Last Stand in your game. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm baffled. I'm truly baffled. But, you know, I'm going to tell you that if they took Call of Duty 4, here's what I would do. If you're like watching my show and you're an Activision, you work at Activision, you're a marketing executive at Activision, here's what I would do. First step, I would do Call of Duty 4 in HD. I would drop 3 extra maps, bring back Call of Duty 4 while I'm developing the actual Call of Duty 5 game. So I would give them something to nibble on. I would give them Call of Duty 4 remastered in HD with 3 new maps. Then I would be busy working on Call of Duty 5, the real sequel to Call of Duty 4. Then that would be it. I would spin off a series for that, and then I would spin off the fucking clown series for the rest of the retards. Like, you want to fucking stack your streaks and blow each other up and do all that fucking retarded shit and have your fucking game, you know, all that lagging and fucking ghost shit, you can have it. People will buy it. Look at the formula that Capcom does. They give you Street Fighter 4, the backbone of their franchise. You're always going to get Street Fighter, the real game. Ken, Ryu, every year. Add a couple, take a couple. Then what they do is they spin off these crazy-ass games like Super Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom, ass-licking bullshit, blow your ass up, boom! They do all that shit for all the fucking, for the peanut galleries on the side. That's what they need to do. I mean, if I was Mortal Kombat, if I was at NetherRealms, if I was at fucking Infinity Ward, if I was at Activision, I'd be like, oh my god, Capcom has given us the fucking golden road to success. Make a backbone game for our everyday gamers. Like, we're gonna make Call of Duty 5, just like Call of Duty 4. Bam, there it is. There it is. And then guess what? We're gonna make Mortal Kombat 9. That's what it is. And then we're gonna bring back classic Mortal Kombat 3, 4, and Ultimate MK4. I mean, there's just millions waiting for you. I mean, what do I have to, like, do you have to look any further than Capcom? I mean, there's a reason they're still in business, doing the same shit for 20 years. I mean, how many people in the stream would love to see a classic Call of Duty 5? HD. No bullshit. Just the real game. How many people? I mean, I'm sure that there would be like, yo, I'm playing Call of Duty Classic 5. Call of Duty Classic 5. I'm playing Battlefield 3 Classic from Modern Warfare, Modern Combat Classic. You know, it's actually a spin-off from Battlefield 2 Modern Combat HD Part 3. Not some fucking Battlefield 3 mixed in with Bad Company. Don't tell me it's Battlefield 3. You're lying to me. It's not Battlefield 3. It's completely Bad Company and everything else mixed into it. It's not. I don't know. So anyway, that's my rant on that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what people think, man. They just can't. They can't figure it out. I tell you, we give you been crying about shit for years. Like, I mean, who else can give you the best? Like, we're the best beta testers for every company for free. We literally beta test your game the whole fucking year it's out. We beta test your game the whole year it's out on YouTube. We're telling you how to make more money and make your game better. I mean, the only reason I went to XP was to defend the majority of people who play the game. I mean, I went down there. I mean, literally, I found somebody. Thank God that they're the director of online gaming that thinks like I think. Dan Budding is like the online genius of Call of Duty. He's like, you know, like if you see my montage interview, everything he said made sense. Like, how is a fucking sniper gonna kill you like a shotgun guy? Like, makes no fucking sense in a video game. It makes no sense that you know, a guy can stab you from 10 fucking miles away. You know, half the shit he said, like, you know, he had to make some compromises with other people on the team. But me and him, every point that we touched on was the same. Like, you know, that's why Black Ops is the way it is. I mean, I think Black Ops is, to this point, is the best out of the series to this point. You know, it's the best from Modern Warfare 2. You know, that's the, I mean, if you look at it, it's Modern Warfare 2, then Black Ops. That is the tangent we are in right now. We're not in the tangent of Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, World at War, Call of Duty 4. We all know that was a whole set of series of games that was by itself. Call of Duty 4 was the best out of that series. Now we're in a new series of games until the next game comes out that takes the title away from the starting point of Modern Warfare 2. I'm not saying Modern Warfare 2 is the best game. It was the starting point of the new tangent for the Call of Duty games. You know, that's where we're at right now. And, you know, I think that, you know, with you know, Dan Budding over there at Treyarch, I tell you, to be honest with you, I think Treyarch's going to make a better game than Modern Warfare 3. And you put money on that, I tell you right now they're going to. Treyarch, the only reason why Treyarch's got a bad name is because they made fucking Call of Duty 3 and it was a piece of shit compared to Call of Duty 4. That's it. People are still hating on them for Call of Duty 3. And World at War wasn't... I don't count World at War because it's a World War II game. You know, I know Call of Duty 3 was, but I mean, you know, it's a bad game too as well. I'm not gonna lie, the MP40 was a piece of shit. I mean, after playing the beta and then playing about 20,000 kills, I was like, this game sucks. You know, because there's only one weapon, an MP40. The rest of it was shit. But really, how could you say that Call of Duty 2 is any good? I mean, that game was a piece of shit compared to Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. You know, the only reason why people jumped on the Call of Duty 2 bandwagon was because when the new console came out, you got Call of Duty 2 with the fucking new console. That's the only reason anybody's playing Call of Duty. I don't even know how, I think it was Activision. I think it was Activision that got the deal to package the new console with that game. That's the only reason. And I'm going to tell you right now, whoever comes out with the new Xbox as a first-person shooter game attached to that system will be the new king. That's what happened. That's all that happened. I mean, that was a huge mistake by Microsoft. And I know they're not going to make that same mistake twice. There ain't no way in hell they're going to put a Call of Duty game with the new Xbox. I guarantee it. Halo 4 is coming out with the new Xbox. You know, I guarantee that. this guy right here. Huh? Huh? Hey, guess what? Fuck you, bitch. Ooh, that make mine. I don't want to make that either mine. Mistake. So that's about it. It's my little rant for today. That's how I feel about it all right now. I just discussed it. Discussed it at Modern Warfare 2. I don't know how the fuck that game even got made, to tell you the truth. The game's... I don't know why I played it so much. I jumped on that hype wagon is what I did. How the fuck do you read these comments? So, that's about it. Anything else? You know, that's the way I feel about it. The reason why I'm wearing glasses is because probably I didn't sleep in a couple days. BF3, yeah, I can't wait to play that game. You're going to see a bunch of videos of me posting BF3 as soon as I get the beta. I'll play it. You know what? I'm going to begin the real game before the beta's even done. Like, I'll have Battlefield 3 before the beta's even through. If anybody wants Battlefield 3 early, let me know. I'll have that. I'm going to get that Battlefield 3. I'll probably... Now, it's not going to be regular price. It's you know, obviously, I'm going to have it... I'm going to have Battlefield 3 17 days early. So, if you want it, better have money in your PayPal. And that's it. I'm going to tweet it out. You got the money. Send it to me on PayPal. You get the game. If you don't got it, somebody else will buy it. And stop asking me questions. Why, hey, are you sure you got the game? Are you sure? Yeah, I got the game. Send me the money. You fucking don't get it, I send your money back. It's that simple. I'm not a fucking clown. If I tell you I got it, I got it. I don't know. Battlefield 3 will probably be $150. But you get it 15, 17 days early. Something like that. It's worth it. I know I'm going to get it early. Modern Warfare 3, I'll get that early. I'll have Modern Warfare 3 October 16th. Modern Warfare 3, I'll have that early. I'm going to finish the game. I'll post videos of it early. I'll give you $3. I'll give you 3 condoms for $3. But it's not going to be leaked out on PC, I guarantee it. Modern Warfare 3 is not going to be leaked out on PC. You're not going to get... That's what they said about Black Ops in Modern Warfare. That's what they said about Black Ops. Nobody got an early copy. Everybody thinks they're going to get a copy and, like, fucking download it. They're not going to get a copy. You're not going to get a copy. Guarantee. You won't get it before me. Just when I had Black Ops, people were trying to have me sell it to them for whatever, scamming on hard drives. I was like, fuck off. I'm not doing it. And I'm not touring it. None of that shit. Either pay for the original disc or you don't get it. So... yeah, I'm sure $55 a week early. That's a fucking lie. Good luck on that, buddy. I know that's a fucking lie for real. I'm telling you, Modern Warfare 3 is not going to be less than $150. Not less than $150. That's not including shipping. If you want to get it shipped like absolutely the next day, that's another $30. I mean, if you're not on YouTube and you just want it for yourself, then of course you're not going to pay that much money. But if you're on YouTube and you make money off your videos, you want to have it before anybody else. You want to have those videos ready to go. That's the point of getting it early. That's why you want to do it. I mean, I don't know. I want to see how good Battlefield 3 is going to be. How is it going to translate on YouTube? If Battlefield 3 doesn't translate really well on the YouTube, I will know. Like, I know when I played Bad Company betas. I played Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2. I knew that it was going to suck on YouTube, so I didn't even bother buying it. So when I know, as soon as I play beta, I'll know if it's a shit game. Like, if it's a good game, I'm gonna go on YouTube and be like, this game's gonna be good. But if it's a shit game, I'm gonna be like, oh, this game fucking sucks. Battlefield 3 sucks dick. I'm not buying it. Just like I did the other videos. Like I said, Battlefield Bad Company sucked dick. I'm gonna say the same thing in this videos too. I'm like, this game sucks. Don't buy it. So. I mean, that's what I mean, if there wasn't for making money on YouTube, you know, what's the point? You know, anybody who's makes money from gaming, they probably put games on YouTube in the beginning to just put videos on YouTube just because. But then once you got a contract and you start making money from YouTube, it doesn't matter anymore. It's pointless after that. Like you make videos, but the whole purpose is now you're stuck into this thing where you have to like do it. You know what I mean? You're constantly like, okay, I gotta make a video, and then it's like, you know, there's a line that you just, you know, you're in and out of this line. Like some days you like posting games because you still like to post games because you post games. But then there's other days you just post videos because you got to keep posting videos because you want to get so many views per month. You know, like everybody has different thinking. Like if you haven't been there, you don't know. The same thing goes for everybody else there, you know. I don't know if Assassin's going to ruin the game. Because now that I think about it, if you really think about Assassin in the game, you don't have unlimited sprint. The only reason that Assassin would ruin the game, based on the way I'm thinking of it, is that the way that Infinity Ward made their maps. You know, Infinity Ward makes maps that are pretty shitty. You know, I used to think they were good. Now I sit there and think about them like, there's maps that are fucking retarded. Like that one map, I don't know the name of it, but it's like all the way on the other side of the fucking map, there's a flag, I think it's flag C or something, and there's all these fucking buildings, and you gotta go in and out of these buildings, and it's like every fucking building you go into, there's a guy sitting there with a claymore, and he's fucking laying down, he's got the claymore to his back, and he's looking out one other way. I don't know what the name of that map is, but it's ridiculous. I don't know, man. I think that this map I think that Modern Warfare 3 is a band-aid. I think Modern Warfare 3 is a band-aid until Black Ops comes out with the next game. Yeah, Favela is a great map. Favela is a great map. I was thinking of Farva Beans. Favela is a good map. I like Favela. I think it's one of the better maps. But the Summit is a great Summit. I don't know about Summit. I don't think Summit's such a great map. I mean, it'd be nice to see what Modern Warfare 2 maps they bring back to Modern Warfare 3. That's gonna be cool. Shipment was the best map ever. Shipment was retarded. Like, you could fucking spam with grenades and there's nowhere to go. That's a stupid map. Firing range. Nah, firing range isn't bad. I like firing range. Nuketown's okay. I'm not saying it's the best. Skid Row, I like Skid Row. Skid Row, didn't mind that one. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of UAV online shit. Overgrown was really good. I hope they bring back Overgrown in Modern Warfare 3. That would be epic. Crash. Crash and Overgrown should be automatic maps that come back to Modern Warfare 3. No doubt about it. I like the Bog. Bog was great. You know, I mean, see, people get mad about the Bog. They say that when you play in the Bog, that you can get locked down in the spawn areas. But everybody knows that. Everybody knows that you can get locked down the Bog, so you get the fuck out of there. That's the point of it, you know. That's what I liked about it. Terminal, I don't know about Terminal. Terminal, like, there's like, it's too clogged up. Like, you can get on top of the Terminal's a bitch map, kinda, because you could be inside the head of the plane or on top of the fucking buildings across from the plane, or you could be. There's too many little hiding behind things, and you know what? You're gonna see a lot of maps like that in Modern Warfare. Terminal fucking was kind of like shitty. Yeah, Terminal. You know what? There's a map like Terminal. It's like that train station map. It's you're not gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a bad map. I'm not gonna lie. Ambush. I don't know. I forgot what Ambush was like. Wasteland. I mean, Wasteland. You know what I don't like about Wasteland is, like, I was really mad that they brought back thermal sights, because what's the point of using smoke if a motherfucker can use thermal sights? It's bullshit. I mean, there's nothing. See, and I played on Wasteland where I played against very good snipers on Wasteland, and you cannot move on that map, especially if they're using thermal. And there's no way that you can transverse the map because smoke does not block smoke. There's no counter for a thermal scope on Wasteland with a sniper. There's no counter for it. You cannot counter a sniper with thermal on Wasteland. That's why I don't understand why they brought back thermal. Why the fuck put smoke in the game if you let people? That shit shouldn't be in the game. That's an unfair advantage. Cold-blooded, yeah, you use cold-blooded, but then you lose stopping power? Fuck that. It's stupid. Well, I gotta give up one of the most powerful perks to get by a guy using using the fucking. How is an attachment a trade-off for a fucking perk? That's bullshit. How you gonna tell me a guy using attachment is a trade? I have to trade off a perk. Fuck that. I should be able to use a fucking smoke grenade to trade off. I should have like an EMP smoke grenade for people who use thermal. That's wrong. That's a bad trade-off. I mean, Paris is a good map. Somebody asked me about Paris. I'll tell you, the reason I like Paris is and people probably are not going to like Paris because it just got so many campy lines of sight. Like, I liked it in Domination because you have to get to flag B. That's why I like Paris. As far as a team deathmatch game, it's probably going to be really campy on that map. I'm not gonna lie. This guy, I want to get rid of him. Been bugging me. Boom. See ya, buddy. So, Dual Mags, I think Dual Mags should come back. There's nothing wrong with Dual Mags. I love Backlot. I think Backlot's a great map. Hardcore is boring. Like, if you play Hardcore, then fucking every gun is the same. And in Hardcore, nobody moves. I mean, I put a video on Machinima, hardcore. It was the boringest video ever. Like, I was the only one running around killing everybody. Like, I'll probably make a hardcore gameplay in the beginning, but that's it. Hardcore and search and destroy. See what happened? Ubisoft doesn't make Rainbow Six anymore. And what happens, there's just a group of people that used to buy Rainbow Six who played that way, like a couple bullets will kill you, search and destroy. Their mentality is that they can't chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. So you have to give them... I mean, literally, Call of Duty put Rainbow Six out of business, you know, for that specific reason alone. I mean, you got hardcore and search and destroy. That's who it caters to. It caters to those people who like to camp lines of sight and be like, I know once I learn the map, there's going to be a guy coming from here or over there, and I'm going to wait for him. Listen, I don't pay $70 for a video game to wait for people to move around. I play because my meditation is run around and whip the shit out of people as fast as I can. That's my meditation. Not knocking people's other styles of meditation, but I don't find any fucking enjoyment out of camping lines of sight. It's just not me. There's no way I can do it. It's just too boring. I think if you put unlimited sprint in Modern Warfare 3, you're gonna get people running around knifing people. And I think when I went and played Modern Warfare 2 the other night and all day this morning, I realized that a lot of people, that's what they do. And when you go to shoot one of these guys coming at you, first of all, you have lag latency. So even though you're putting shots on a guy who's running at you and then they're gonna knife you, it doesn't matter. And what happens is that pisses you off. You get cheated out of a kill. Literally, if somebody is running at you in fucking real life, I know it's just a video game, but if somebody's running at you, and in your mind you're like, okay, this guy is running at me with a knife, and I'm fucking pumping him full of lead, dude, I don't give a fuck who you are. Superman, you're not gonna knife somebody. And that's why I understand unlimited sprints not in the game anymore. I mean, it's a huge trade-off. Like, what it does, it affects people who actually run around with a assault rifle or an SMG looking for campers, but you're just going to have to make a gun. You're just going to have to get a gun with a lot of bullets in the clip, and you're going to have to use proficiency speed. Then you're going to have your first perk is going to be unlimited extreme conditioning. Those are going to be your first two things that you're going to have. You're going to have a class set up like that. It's just, that's the way it's just going to have to be. That's where, yo, dude. Somebody in the comments said, why do you think FPS shooters are so popular? Well, for one, you know, we're talking about a group of people playing together, and we all communicate. We're in parties talking to each other. It's a very social game. It is the only game online that multiple people can play on at one time. There's just, I mean, there's no other games that's like that. There's nothing, you know, that's probably why they're so popular. What do you think about how almost every Modern Warfare 3 maps I've seen looks like MW2 and Black Ops maps are redone? I don't know. I just think that everybody's gonna play Modern Warfare 3 because it's just hype. To be honest with you, I think it's a refined Modern Warfare 2. The more and more I play Modern Warfare 2, and the more and more I look back in my head, it's just a polished version of Modern Warfare 2, without all the bullshit in it. That's what I think it is. It is what it is. I mean, the LMGs, they didn't change the LMGs. The LMGs are the same. I mean, the characters move. The characters move the same as they did in Modern Warfare 2. I don't think they mess with that at all. I don't see no change in that. What do you think of support class streaks roll over after death? I mean, support. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something they have to tweak out because if you look at it, people like me who rush, why wouldn't I use support? Because then I could just rush on you, and if I die, then fuck it. What does it matter to me? My kill streaks still keep going. The only difference is in assault is that you will get more kill streaks in rotation because they don't start until you die. So let's say you go from 1 to 7, then you can die and start over. Whereas in support, if you die, they don't start over. They only start over once you use them. So you will get more kill streaks in assault. And if you look at the way the assault kill streaks are set up, they are shorter, whereas support is longer. So you're going to get more streaks in assault. They reward you more kill streaks in assault than they do in support. So, I mean, that's the thing, you know. I mean, I would rather run assault because assault, you could, if you know you can't, if you're really good at the assault is for people that know they're not going to die. If they can control their own death, they can be like, okay, I've got to my 8th streak, let me die and start over again. Whereas in the other streak, you just keep dying, and you don't reach your. So what happens if you're using support and you go and you're one of those retarded kids who has the last 3 kill streaks, off spray, AC 130, and chopper gunner. The dude will keep dying the whole game. It doesn't even matter. He'll just keep running in and dying. He won't get it until the end of the game. Whereas an assault guy who's actually good will fucking rotate through his kill streaks 100 times. And if he's running UAV and counter UAV and SR-71, the fucking dude that's got the last bottom 3 will never even get there. It's gonna be fucking baffling. Like these people are like, why am I not killing anybody? I don't get it. Why kill streaks ain't working? Fucking retard. I mean, sensitivity is still the same. Do kill streaks stack? They're different for every setup. For support, assault, blah blah blah. Enemy UAV, MLG, nerd voice. You can mess with sensitivity. I don't know when. I've changed sensitivity. You could change sensitivity. Whoever told you that don't know what they're talking about. Robert Bowen said they are supporting MLG. You think it'll be comparative? Do you think it will be comparative to Modern Warfare 2? I think the people who are conditioned in Modern Warfare 2, that are weak-minded, we're gonna go right back to Modern Warfare 2, and then there's gonna be people who think there's entitlement to them because they are. Listen here, if you're playing Modern Warfare 2 and you think you're good right now, you have to realize that 75% of the community moved on to Black Ops. You're playing against scrubs. So if you think you're good in Modern Warfare 2, you're playing against nobodies. Let's fucking get that out of the way. And second of all, when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, it's going to be a tougher game because it's not going to have all of the cheap shit in it. And everybody from Black Ops is going to come over to Modern Warfare 3. And the people that are coming up. So the people who think they're good in Modern Warfare 2, who thinks they got any type of kill-death ratio, are going to get fucking mopped up. They're going to be mopped up all day long. Like, there'll be a few people that are good. Yeah, snipers are really snipers are pretty strong in Modern Warfare 3. I mean, if you were good with the Barrett in Modern Warfare 2, you're gonna be good in Modern Warfare 3. More recoil in Modern Warfare 3? I don't think there's more recoil. I mean, there's some weapons, like the statistics on these weapons are fucking full of shit. They put footsteps on it. I mean, they put statistics on the guns. They don't even match. They've never matched up. A submachine gun with a 3-round burst. I haven't seen it. Which one is that? Which? I don't know. You shave? Yeah, I shaved. I saw one of your subs machine guns that shoot burst. No, it's just people shooting with burst. That's not really there. Is there a new ACR? Yes. Knife lunge? No. Barrett is fucking strong. I would use the Barrett. Now that was on a LAN tournament, so I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know about all the sway shit and all that. You know, drop shots are gonna be harder to do. I mean, I don't know why they changed the drop shot. It's more like Black Ops drop shot now. It's not like Modern Warfare 2. The lunge isn't that bad. The lunge ain't bad. You don't have to worry about it. There's a thing for knife lunging. You have to get a proficiency in it. M16 is weak. It's stopping power, automatic, and guns. Yes, there's no such thing as they got the vests. You have to earn them now. I've never seen the off spray chopper. Yeah, I don't know what everybody keeps telling me that the white lines are comparative to the other guns. Like, what fucking guns are you talking about? First of all, why would I need to know the information as to why my guns compare to other guns? Ever since Call of Duty 1, the statistics on the weapons has been fucking wrong since day one. So when they tell you gun comparisons in the little white line, if that is the case, it's fucking useless. I don't even know why they would waste putting that on the disc. I test every single weapon myself. Those statistics are garbage. I mean, I don't know. I'll tell you, if Battlefield 3 beta is good, then everybody will play it. If it's not, then it's not. That's it. We'll know. But right now, as far as it stands, it's Modern Warfare 3. I mean, I'm going to tell you something right now. Here's what people don't realize. 6,000 people plus didn't fly to California for a single video gaming event. Like, when you go to BlizzCon, it's like for like all the Blizzard games. But Call of Duty was for just Call of Duty. That was it. So when you got 6,000 people plus who fly out to California for a first-person shooter on one console, those 6,000 people came for Call of Duty on the Xbox. What does that tell you? I mean, that like, you ain't gonna see that for no Battlefield game ever. That tells you where Battlefield 3 stands. So if you're one of those people who think that Battlefield is gonna overtake Call of Duty, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I wouldn't be surprised if it does look horrible. I don't know. I mean, I posted the Battlefield. I mean, everybody keeps saying the end of the month Battlefield 3 beta is going to come out. If the Battlefield beta comes out the end of the month, that means less than 30 days before the fucking game's released. Like, the beta is going to run to the end of the release date for Battlefield. I don't understand how EA thinks, man. Like, that's so fucking retarded. Like, do they think that, like, right now, Battlefield 3 has so much hype behind it, and Battlefield 3 sales are so good right now, I wouldn't even hold a beta. I wouldn't hold a demo. See, right now, I'm one of those customers, Electronic Arts, that if you didn't hold a beta, you would guarantee that I would buy your game. But now, you run the risk of me not buying your game. Because if your beta fucking sucks dick, I'm not buying your game. But if you didn't hold a beta, I would buy your game. There's a difference of millions that you're going to lose with a beta. That's why I wouldn't hold. There's no point in it. You've already got all the sales going through the roof. Why would you hold a beta 30 days before the game comes out and then have people be like, oh, this game, fuck it, I ain't buying it? Especially when you got Call of Duty breathing on your back. That's a big gamble. Big gamble. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't think they're gonna nerf the assassin. I don't think they're gonna nerf that shit. That's another thing. I want to see if Infinity Ward is gonna police these motherfucking servers. That's what I want to see. See, Treyarch did a fabulous job of policing their servers for Black Ops. Are they gonna do the same thing for Infinity Ward Modern Warfare 3? We shall see.